Hi guys, it's Rob from Ultimate Diesel Tuning. Behind me is a pretty cool 150 Series Prado. It's owned by former Australian competitive angler and now social media figure in the fishing scene, Dean Silvester. Before I move on, don't forget to quickly subscribe to the Ultimate Diesel Tuning YouTube channel. Now we've done a fair bit of work to this one. We've carried out an on-car chemical soot clean, we've fitted an engine oil catch can to it, and we've finished it off with a custom dyno tune. In the description below, I'll put some other links of videos that explains all about what soot cleaning is and how we do it here at Ultimate Diesel Tuning. So we've just completed the custom dyno tune on the 150 Series Prado with great results. I'm going to load it up the computer because Dean's going to be here shortly and I'll walk it through with him. Before he gets here though, here's a little bit of information about our custom dyno tuning procedure. First of all, for our custom dyno tuning procedure, we carry out power runs on our all-wheel drive dyno in standard form to get base power and torque figures at the wheels. This is how we know which vital information and figures we are starting off with for each vehicle, as every engine is different. When it is on the dyno, we'll also test to confirm the engine is running correctly with no underlying mechanical issues, and then we carry out the custom dyno tune. Our tuning process involves altering the software within the vehicle's factory ECU. Using our specialist software, our engineering team is able to carry out recalibration of numerous engine control parameters, such as torque limiting, desired torque, fuel injection maps, boost control, and many more. Via the use of our dyno, we can accurately test these software changes to each individual car, whilst data logging the engine's performance after each software revision. This process sees multiple tunes tested until optimised power and torque is achieved, based on the vehicle's use. It's truly a customised tuning process. When we tuned it, we also took into consideration what the vehicle's being used for, what weight it's towing behind it as well, to make sure we got it right. Dean's just rocked up. Hey Dean, how you doing?
Good, thanks. Yourself?
That's the way. Mate, the car looks the same, but I guarantee it's going to drive a little bit different.
Right.
What I thought I'd do was just take the time to explain to you what the actual dyno graph is.
Yep.
So down the bottom here, you'll see these numbers where it's from 2,000 to 3,600. That's the actual RPM of the engine when we're tuning it or it's running up with the dyno. On the left side here, that's kilowatts.
Yep.
So the power from 0 up to 100. And on the right side here, you'll see from 225 to 550, and that's the Newton meters of torque. And that's a feeling when you accelerate in the car and it really throws you back in your seat. That's the feeling of torque.
Yep.
So the graph here you'll see is the blue lines are before it was tuned,
Yep.
and the red lines are after we've done the custom dyno tune to it. Okay, so when it first came in, we ran it up on the dyno before we did any work to it. It had 71 kilowatts of power and 337 Newton meters of torque. Now remembering that's at all four wheels.
Sounds terrible.
And that, to be honest, you've got obviously bigger tyres, so that probably sees a little bit of a drop in the number,
Yep.
but it's pretty consistent. So after we did all the work to the vehicle, went to 99 kilowatts of power and 441 Newton meters of torque.
Nice.
So in power, that's like 40% gain in peak power and 30% gain in torque.
Right. So torque, I should see a big difference towing it.
Yeah, so you know when you're towing your boat, you go to put your foot down, that initial surge going up a hill, on the beach, that's what you need torque for.
Yeah.
So down low in the rev range, all this period below, 2300, that's where you need all your power in a diesel.
That's where I spend most of my time anyway.
Yeah, you're never driving your diesel at 3000 RPM. So what do you think?
Yeah, keen to see how it goes.
Well mate, there's one thing to have a gander at the graph and talk about numbers, but I always say jump in the driver's seat yourself and you'll see what it's like.
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
Right, now let's see. Downhill first. Oh yeah, that's different. I still got the guys to do my brakes as well. That's much better. Need to find some open road. Pull out in front of that guy. Wow. Yep, definitely way better in the lower end, like taking off, initial acceleration. Really looking forward to putting my boat behind it though, actually. See how that goes.
So Dean, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a bit hard, we only do 60 and stuff around here, but the initial pickup and everything's amazing, no lag anymore.
Yeah.
So much better. So real keen to tow now and sit at that, like same thing, your initial takeoffs, like you say, 2,000, 2,500 revs. Towing a boat, I'm probably going to be sitting on that, overtaking someone.
What about when you went to take off just at the traffic, like down at the end of the street, and you go to take off? Do you reckon it'll make a difference at traffic lights? Is that the response bit you were talking you felt it lacked?
Yeah, definitely before. You'd plant your throttle and it doesn't go until it does go, I guess. Whereas now it's way more direct. Still doesn't have, it's still not a V8. But
No.
I mean,
We can't transfer this into a V8 supercar, mate.
I did ask to swap this for a 200, but there was no deal.
Mini 200.
Yeah. No,
Mate, the other thing...
I'm really impressed with these cars, actually. I'm happier now that's got better acceleration. That's the only thing I thought they were lagging.
Yeah.
This car.
I think the other thing to mention now, you've obviously done a few Ks in it. We've cleaned all the intake and the upper valve train out, so obviously intake's nice and clean. We've tuned it, fitted up the catch can, so certainly a different vehicle.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, awesome. So guys, if you're thinking of improving the performance of your diesel vehicle, this is what we specialise in here at Ultimate Diesel Tuning. So give us a call or drop into one of our performance centres in Brisbane, Gold Coast and Melbourne. And remember, make sure you subscribe to Ultimate Diesel Tuning on YouTube.